Did you know why Chinese people live longer than any other people? The reason is this magical drink. And trust me, the making process is way more satisfying than you think. It starts with Kapok flowers. Hand-picked, hand-washed, petals carefully chosen, one by one. No machines, no preservatives. These fresh petals go into a steamer for just 5 minutes. The steamed petals are strung up and sun-dried for 3 full days. 3 days of just letting nature work. After 3 days, those dried petals get crushed and ground by hand. Look at this rhythm, this technique. This isn't just cooking. This is craft. The result? A fragrant powder that becomes the secret engine of this entire fermentation. That powder gets mixed with glutinous rice flour and warm water, kneaded into small balls. Then, here's the magic touch, dusted with a yeast starter and tucked under a layer of rice straw to rest. It sounds simple? It is not simple. 3 days later, look at these little pearls. Snow-dusted, fragrant, alive with yeast. They get sun-dried one more time. Glutinous rice, soaked overnight until every grain is swollen and soft. This isn't a step you can rush. The rice needs that full soak to carry the fermentation properly. Into a traditional bamboo steamer it goes, spread out so every single grain gets hit with even steam. Fresh kapok petals layered right on top of that hot rice and steamed together for another 5 minutes. Then a pour of cool, boiled water, just enough to separate each grain and get it ready to absorb everything the yeast starter is about to bring. The dried yeast starter gets ground up and sprinkled over the entire mix, then worked in by hand. Every grain needs to meet that yeast. This moment right here, this is where the wine is born. Everything goes into an earthenware pot, pressed down gently, a well carved in the center. That little hollow is where the liquid will gather as fermentation begins. The pot gets covered, and now you wait. And this is what waiting looks like when you do it right. Open the pot, and there it is. That deep, ruby red liquid sitting in the well, fragrant and absolutely stunning. That's not added color. That's pure kapok flower wine. Extracted, bottled, poured, and tasted. This is what tradition tastes like. This is what patience looks like in a glass. If you made it to the end of this video, drop a comment below. Would you try making this at home? Because honestly, I think you should.